Welcome back to another episode here on the Craig Collects channel. My name is Craig. I do indeed collect. Before we get into today's $1 coin hunt, let's have a look at some $2 coins we found in an offline hunt. Firstly, we found this very road-damaged 2020 $2 coin, which has clearly been run over multiple times. We also found these two low mintage Jody Clark obverse. We found one of the 2024 Paris Olympism coins, and two of the Paris 2024 Paralympics coins. We also found this 2018 and commemorative Remembrance Day coin. Unfortunately, it's a bit dirty, so it's going to go back to the mint. But the star find of the show was this yellow ring 2016 Rio Olympics coin. All right, getting into the $1 coin hunt. Today we are still hunting the 2015 Anzac Spirit Lives coin, the 2020 100 Years of Qantas coin, and very much like my friend Phil Finds and Collects, we're still hunting for the rare 2016 decimal currency obverse. We've got 10 rolls of coins. Without wasting any further time, let's get into the hunt. All right, as I said, 10 rolls of coins here. We're going to go through them. As we go through them, we are going to keep an eye out for commemorative coins. And our first coin on the roll is a commemorative coin. This is a 2021 donation dollar. Donation dollars are the only circulating coloured $1 coins in Australia. They were minted in the years 2020 and 2021. 12.5 million in 2020, 12.9 million in 2021. These are also the only coins in the world specifically meant to be donated to others. You'll see a donation dollar counter on the side of the screen as we go through, and a running total at the end of the month. I total up how many coins I found in the month, and I donate that amount to a charity of my choice. So here we are. This is the definitive Australian $1 coin, the Mob of Roos, designed for the coin by Stuart Devlin. The Mob of Roos has been the definitive design on the coins since they were introduced in 1984. And unlike other countries, Australia has yet to change its definitive design. So as we go through, we will be looking for commemorative coins, such as this 1988 bicentenary kangaroo, 21.6 million of these minted. We will also be looking out for low mintage years, 2014, 2019, the AUS Dollar Discovery Series, 2019 Jody Clark, and the 2021 coin. This is the next commemorative in our search. This is the 1999 International Year of the Older Person's coin, 29.3 million of these minted. And that's immediately followed up by the 2002 Year of the APEC coin, 35.4 million of these minted. As well as those low mintage coins, we'll be searching for coins minted only for annual sets and not for circulation. And the years we're looking for that are 1987, 1989, 1990, 1991, 1992, 2007, and 2012. Here is our first 100 Years of Anzac, the Spirit Lives coin. This was minted between 2014 and 2018 to commemorate 100 years of the First World War. 2014 is the highly minted one. We are still looking for 2015 for the book. This one is the 2014 one, 21.9 million of those minted in 2014. Here is the 1993 Landcare Australia commemorative coin. There is 18.2 million of these minted, and you can find cut errors all over this coin, so it's one I'll be taking a closer look at later off camera. So what's going to happen is, in a moment, I'm going to speed up the hunt. Here's two 2023 Charles coins back to back. You'll see a Charles vs. Charles counter in the corner, just keeping track of how many 2023 Charleses there are versus 2024, because on current stats 2024 appears to be lower minted, but that does not take into account any mint in the second half of the year, and I think, quite frankly, they're going to be more higher minted than 2023 ones. Here we have the 1997 Sir Charles Kingsford Smith coin, 24.4 million of these minted. I'm an aviation fan. I keep all my aviation-based coins, so this will go into my hoard. Alright, that brings us to the end of the first roll. As I said, what I'll do is I will speed the hunt up now and bring you back in if I find any commemoratives we haven't found yet today, or any key dates, any corporate coins, or anything else like that. Otherwise, I'll talk to you in a bit. Let's hit super fast coin mode. And here is our first of the corporate partnership coins. This is the Big Lobster from the 2023 Australian Big Things series. This has the fifth and final portrait of Queen Elizabeth on the back, the Jody Clark portrait, but with the memorial dates here, showing the date of Queen Elizabeth's reign. This is a great coin to find. I do not believe I have this in my personal set collection, so this will be going into there. If it is there, you'll see it pop up in the book at the end. Here is our next not intended for circulation coin. This is the Melbourne Football Club coin, part of the 2023 AFL series, issued in partnership with Australia Post. Mintage stats for this are on screen, but yeah, this was a corporate coin, not intended for circulation, intended for collector sets, but it's nice to find it anyway. Here we have for the first time today the 2005 60th anniversary of the end of World War II, commonly referred to as the Dancing Man. These coins can have a cut error on top of the hat there. 34.2 million of these minted. Another one I will check a bit closer off camera at the end of the hunt. Here we go. This is the first time I found this on camera. This is a 2024 King Charles I Bluey Dollarbuck. This is Bingo, Bluey's sister. Mintage stats, so these are on screen. I found a few of these, but this is, as I say, the first one I found on camera. They're a lovely find. These were also issued in partnership with Australia Post. Highly sought after, highly collectible. And I'll hopefully, you'll see an annotation somewhere there of what these are selling for on eBay. Here we go. This is a 1996 Sir Henry Parkes coin. Sir Henry Parkes is the father of Federation in Australia and can have a rotation error. This one does not. There are 26.6 million of those minted. Here we go. This is the first time today we have seen the 2008 Centenary of Scouting coin, minted to celebrate 100 years of Scouting Australia. 17.2 million of these minted, and it makes a mini set with the Girl Guides coin, which we haven't found yet today. First time today, here is the 2001 Centenary Federation coin. There are 27.9 million of these minted. their commemoration error. This one does not have it. And you'll see there was a counter in the corner for that. Just counting how many we find going as we hunt through this book. Here we are. Here is a 2023 Matilda's coin. This is the Striker's coin. Header's coin. Header, sorry. This is issued in 2023 to support the Matildas, the Australian women's football/soccer team, in the FIFA Women's World Cup. This was in partnership with Woolworths, the supermarket chain, and has the Queen's Memorial obverse. This is another great coin to find. And we'll be going into my hoard at the end of the episode. Okay, we're starting this roll off with the 2009 100 Years of Aged Pension commemorative coin. 21.3 million of these minted, celebrating the aged pension given to people over the age of 65. Go with the Matilda's coin again, the exact same one we found before. This one's in a bit better condition. Okay, we are halfway through the hunt. Got a good haul of corporate coins so far. But none we're looking for the book. So we're going to speak into existence the 2015 Anzac coin, the 2016 decimal currency coin, and the 2020 100 Years of Qantas coin. They're going to turn up in the second half of the hunt, and we're going to be happy. This roll starts off with the 2010 Centenary of Girl Guiding coin, 12.6 million of these minted. This makes a mini set with the Centenary of Scouts coin. And this brings us on to the last roll for this hunt. What's going to happen is once I've got through this roll, I'm going to go off camera and go back through everything to make sure I haven't missed any key dates, any obvious errors or rotations. And then I will look at the ones known for cuds, see if there are anything there. If there's not, we'll come back and talk about our finds. If you believe this video deserved a like, I'd appreciate it if you could hit that thumbs up and drop me a like. Appreciate it if you could subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know that when I upload. Also appreciate it if you could share this video with your friends, family and other coin collectors so that we can help grow this channel together. If you want to get in touch with me, there's a link below in the description to my email and my social media channels. You can get in touch with me that way. If you would like to send in any Matildas, Socceroos, Qantas or Charles Kingston Smith coins, drop me an email, let me know, and I'll give you a link, give you my PO box details. So I'm going to pop off now and see if I've missed anything, and I'll come back and let you know where we've got to. Well, I've checked everything off camera. There were no rotations, no obvious errors, no cuds, no nothing. And we didn't find any of the 3 we needed for the book. So we're left with this lot here. These 5 coins, corporate partnership coins. I'm going to go with my star find for the day is going to be bingo over here. Closely followed by the lobster. So all that's left to say now is I'll be back on Saturday with another variety day, potentially looking at my hoard of Kingsford Smith stuff. I will see you then.